Hello everyone, going to do a review today on the IZ240 carbine. This is it. Safety check, because that's important to a lot of people. It's important to me also. Checking there. No, nothing in there. So, away we go with the review now. Okay, what I don't like, sling swivels are kind of crappy. You do get two of them, but like I said, they're both crappy. So, the buttstock just doesn't really feel super substantial. I don't think that it would break, but I wouldn't be surprised if it did. What else don't I like? The trigger is horrendous. It's got about a ½ inch of travel, creep, before it gets heavy, and then hard to pull, and then the gun goes off when you're pulling the trigger, not on its own, of course. But anyway, that's really about it. It's got an awkward sort of feel to it, and it's not really the same as an AK. It's really more like, it's like a sporting rifle. It takes a little bit of getting used to in its current form. Would I recommend it? Yes, I would. I would recommend it to someone who is legally able to own a rifle and wants a rifle, for going out and plinking or, blasting some groundhogs or coyotes or whatever. This would probably definitely do the job. This is the 5.45 by 39 millimeter. I wanted one of these because you can get 2,000 rounds for about $270 shipped. So that's handy. What I like about the gun, chrome lined barrel that's made in Russia, which means that the barrel is cut to the right dimensions. It's not just a 5.56 barrel with a 5.45 chamber, which is typical of like Century type guns that they do that, from what I'm told, and the twist rate is wrong and the barrel dimensions are wrong, and it fucks with accuracy incredibly, and you end up with a lot of keyholing and stuff. Comes with a 10-shot magazine. It comes with a one-piece steel cleaning rod that's not incorporated into the rifle in any way. It comes with the standard little AK cleaning kit that's got a screwdriver, a patch thing, a brush thing, and a punch thing. So you get all that junk, and you get an oil bottle, and it comes in a wooden-looking cardboard box. They made it like they simulated wood grain, which I thought that was kind of cool. Really, with the chrome line barrel, it should prevent any kind of rusting and stuff in the barrel when shooting corrosive. This one is going to undergo some surgery in the next coming days because it just needs it. All the stuff that I bitched about, I am replacing. I'm replacing the trigger, the fire control group. The trigger is part of that. I'm replacing that. I'm replacing the forearm. I'm replacing the gas tube. I'm replacing, the whole trigger group. It's sliding forward, and the pistol grip is going to go where the fire control group currently is. So really it'll look more like an AK. Anyway, really it's a solid performer for the most part. I've got about 50 rounds through it. It seems to be like it should be able to compete with at least like a 16-inch AR-15 carbine. You should easily be able to at least keep up with it in terms of accuracy. The trigger on it right now is pretty horrendous. When I was actually getting used to the trigger, I noticed the group size shrinking down quite a bit. So hopefully, with the new trigger, it'll do that more, and the trigger will only get better. I gotta believe that that's the case. I mean, it can't get worse at this point. Well, I guess it could. I guess it could pull the trigger and nothing would happen. That would be worse. But anyway, really, just solid rifle. I mean, if you were thinking about getting one of these, I would, and I would check out Centerfire Systems. That's where I got this one, and they had the cheapest prices on them. They're about $350, and then they charge you $18 for delivery for the first gun. Then they charge you 3% for using a credit card. But I have talked to them, and they said that you could actually fax them a check or mail them a money order, and they won't charge you for that. But I figured $10 isn't that much anyway, or $12 I guess it ended up being. But anyway, Yeah, so if you were thinking about getting one, you can get them. They are out there, and you can get them in 7.62 by 39, 223, 545, even 308. You can get them in 410, 20, or 12 gauge. So you can get them in pretty much any popular caliber for the most part. So if that's what you're in the market for, I would definitely recommend it. Be safe, clean good after you shoot corrosive, and have a good one.